All right, so what this is going to be a video review of your poster that you created. After viewing it, I noticed a couple things that I wanted to address. That way we can avoid any ethics debate or ethnic stereotyping or anything of that nature, just to make sure that we're getting the point across of the poster. So the poster is to represent the Ohio River cleanup. So we want to promote an idea that we want the river to become nicer, to clean up, to make it a more functioning river, save the environment, things of that nature. So the first thing I noticed was in your poster you put a group of poor urban African American children playing alongside the Ohio River. What that can tell just a normal viewer of the poster is that this area is predominantly poor urban and African American. So do we need to help that area? What you're doing is you're creating a stereotype of the area and of the people that they play in this dirty river. That's their amusement, things of that nature. So we want to avoid that. The best way that we can avoid that is in many ways. One, we can take more of a cultural area of the point of the picture. So looking more towards the Ohio River, looking what people live around there, and we can culturally pull in multiple cultures just to try to portray this message that everybody uses the river, not just poor urban African American kids. Or we can eliminate the kids entirely, but I believe the kids' effect was to portray a positive for the river to be cleaned up so that way kids can play in the river, the ecosystem can be better. So I think our best bet is to, instead of just taking one group of African American children, taking a group of multiple diversities and making it to the best that we can. Next is the poster's text states, let's help them clean up. The issue we have here is what you said or what you put into the picture was just the group of African American children. So by saying that, let's help them clean up, your only subject in that poster is the African American children. So again, we're perpetuating a stereotype of poor, perpetuating a stereotype of they can't help themselves. Um, we need to avoid those kind of things. So we need to remodel the quote here. Not only are we helping them, we're helping the river, we're helping the area. So let's help the area, the Ohio River, get clean. So rewording that will be more ethically sound. Next, we have the poster has several overlaid images in the corner of a few celebrities, which gives you a touch of celebrity endorsement. Um, One, we can't lie to the viewers of the poster. We have to make sure that our sources and things are correct. So by just throwing a random celebrity on there and saying, "Oh, they endorse this," when really they don't endorse it, that's going to come back to bite us if in some way that celebrity sees it and he never endorsed it or she never endorsed it. But most of all, you're lying to the people with the image. So we can't have lying. We can't have that. That's morally and ethically wrong. So we have to make sure that if we do have any celebrity endorsements, then sure we can add them to the poster. But again, we must make sure that they are actually endorsing our project and endorsing what we want done. Next thing I got here is there are no sources acknowledging anywhere on the poster. So nowhere on the poster did we have credit for the photo taken. Nowhere on the poster do we have credit for the photographer or anything of that nature. So again, this is bad because one, somebody took that photo, and we need to credit the people that worked hard and got that image for us. Two, by not acknowledging, we're basically stealing. So again, we're getting into that moral ethic line where stealing, lying, we can't have any of that on our poster as this project is for positive, it's for a good change. So we need to make sure that we are crediting and acknowledging anybody that worked on this photo or helped with this photo. Last thing is the poster has been digitally altered to make the African American children appear thinner, darker, and dirtier. Again, This one hits on multiple ethical topics. One, you're perpetuating a stereotype of the African American kids by making them thinner, darker, and dirtier. You're perpetuating that idea that they're not able to survive on their own. They need help, things of that nature, which we must avoid. Two, by doing this, you're putting an unrealistic expectation or further an unrealistic idea of the stereotype, which is again morally wrong. We must make sure that this project isn't something where we need to persuade or make or lie to get people on board. We want to simply use this poster to state, hey, we want to clean up the Ohio River. This image shows the dirty Ohio River. What we can do is make it better. So what we're trying to do is positive. So we don't need to lie to the people. We don't need to um, perpetuate stereotypes. We need to make sure that the image does the job that it needs to do, which is make sure that people know exactly what we're trying to do, which is clean up the Ohio River. If we make a couple of those alterations, I don't see any issue why this poster can't be made. But again, avoiding ethnical stereotypes by making it more diverse, making sure we're avoiding bad lingo, and making sure we're crediting the people that are on the project or using our things that we are using is vital to make sure that these people are good. All right. I can't wait to see your next post for the poster. Thank you.